So Renee is going to do a more neutral, natural eye with a little bit of a copper. We're going to start off with the shell glitter, and we're going to do it on the lid. And you notice how the shimmer is going to really pop out when she blinks. You're not going to see a lot of the color, but it's really going to go just more on the ball of the eye. Mostly we're working with the bronze coppery tones, but this pink is going to really give a nice pop and bring out the coloring of her eyes, which is what we're looking to do. But we just don't want to do a ton of color. So take a look at the difference with that. I think we're also going to use it underneath the brow bone as a highlighter and blending it in. And Renee's got a great eye shape. So, you know, so many people have got a hooded eye. She's got a nice wide lid to work with and eye area to work with, and then she also has this more space in between at the center of the nose, which a lot of people do not have. So you'll see the application is going to be a little bit different than a lot of the other ones that we've seen. Next we're going to go in with the Pink Posy. And I'm going to focus the Pink Posy. So this is where we were talking about how her eye shape is different. You can actually focus a little bit more in the center here for her, where a lot of eyes it's going to close them up too much. But with Renee's eye, we can really play with that space. And as always, you're playing with the lights and the darks and the colors that you're using to get the effect you want. So we're creating a medium tone here to bring this area back a little bit where the shell was bringing it forward a little bit. And the medium tone creates that shadow. Take a look at the difference there. See how we're starting to get a little bit more of a shaping to her eye. Next we're going to go in with the Copper Rose Shimmer. So Copper Rose Shimmer is going to give a really beautiful effect and bring out her eyes even more. It's that coppery fall color, which you can use anytime. And we're going to work on it out here. So it's a similar depth to the Pink Posy. Pink Posy is a matte. The Copper Rose is a shimmer. So we're doing a decent amount of shimmer on her. And this is going to pull a little bit more of the focus out and up. And blend, blend, blend. I always like to use my finger at the end to blend. The brushes are doing the work, but that just kind of gives that extra spot. So see the difference with that? So we're really creating a more depth to the eyes. It's still a natural look, but it's really bringing the eyes out with the colors. Last color we're going to use is the French Roast. And then I may go back in and do some blending with the previous colors. But this is going to really give the depth to her eye. And I'm going to work it really in the crease, because that's pretty much always what we want to do, is push the crease back. Now sometimes you'll do it right above the eyeball there, and other times you might want to do a V to bring it up. You never want to go down from that line. But she's got such great eyelids to work with, and eye space, that you can really play up the color, the deeper color here, without closing up her eyes too much. And then I always want to go back in with blending. And the blending is what's going to actually keep it really nice and natural, because we're really going more for a everyday professional business look, but still not a lot of color. All right, let's take a look at the difference with just that. See how we've got a little bit more depth to it now? And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to show you, we're going to get the finished look with this, and then we're going to go back and smoke it up a smidge so that you can see the difference of doing a couple steps to really smoke up a look, especially since she has such amazing eyes to work with.
Thank you.
Yeah. You really do. I mean, the eye color, the shaping, everything is awesome. So you can really play with color with you. And then blend. Now, ponytail brushes are one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes because they're great for blending and placing the color where you need it. And you'll see in other videos me talk a little bit more about the details with that. But notice I'm doing that circular for the blending. and working everything kind of up. You don't want things to go on this side of that line. And if you get it there, Q-tips are your best friend. You can take a Q-tip and soften things. And I don't really think I need to, but if you need to, you just do this and cleans up the lines. You can also go back in with a foundation if needed. All right, let's take a look. Let me do a little bit more blending. Right in here. So the shadow sense you can really work with and blend, blend, blend. And then once it dries, it stays put. So if you haven't blended well enough, you can take a little bit of the pearlizer, eye cream, another shadow, and work with the blending. All right, let's take a look. Look, open it up. All right, so that would be a good basic. We're gonna go back in with a liner next, but you can see how it's giving her the shape to the eye, bringing the eye colors out, and then the lining is gonna give the definition.